I was like, listen, light skinned brothers always been in style.
Always.
Okay, always been in style. It's just dark skinned niggas that be hating.
Yeah,
okay, that's
always.
that's what that is. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't never
you see what I'm saying? You just mad because we pull the chocolates, and we pull the white girls, and we pull the Hispanics, and we pull the
ladies. As a proud representative of the dark skin community, dark skin nation. Let me tell you first and foremost, it is none of those things. Trust me. Yeah. Like I can vouch for at least myself on that front. I just think sometimes you get that that Willie Lynch syndrome when it comes to our skin tones and how we feel, because it gets real nasty in certain conversations if you look deeply enough. Some of the stuff I see on social media, the stuff people talk about, depending on who it is that they're talking about, how they speak about certain people in comparison to others, maybe how they talk about Alicia Keys as opposed to how Fantasia is perceived. You see what I'm saying? One sings better than the other, but because one doesn't look the stereotypical way, she doesn't necessarily get as much, so it's those kind of things I always notice. But man, for me as a dark skinned guy, I think the one thing, I don't know, as being dark skinned, I think the main thing that people always think is like, I'm gonna come off a certain way when they talk to me. I don't know what that is. And so when I actually get to talking to people, it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that from you, and I'm just like, well, damn, like what were you expecting? You know what I'm saying?
Me to pull a pistol out? Weird? Do you get approached like you're gonna come off threatening? Like, is it that type of vibe? Like you're gonna
most
attack
people are like apprehensive, like before I actually talk to them. So it's like if it's casual conversation, or maybe I'm trying to get past you in the grocery store, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Usually once I start talking to people, it's like, oh, okay, we're good. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time I may be out with a do-rag on and a raggedy tee, and I may look a certain way. So I don't know how people feel about me. I don't necessarily. I'm oblivious to it most of the time. But I don't know. That shit crazy though.
How do people come off at you? Is it more of a? Do you think they approach you like you're gonna be aggressive because you're black, or he's
sometimes but
he's the light skinned black.
Yes, I guess for me, I've had the advantage. I guess do you
get that? He's the light skinned black, not the dark skinned
brother from the back.
That's what I'm saying, like the light skinned brother.
Well, I mean, no, I mean, I definitely see it amongst our own people in the way that we get, especially among men. Like a lot of cats try to test. I feel like, and Clark, you probably can resonate with this too. Like, what I'm saying? Like a lot of cats try to test, I'm not the one, what I'm saying? Like I had to up it, what I'm saying, extra because cats was always trying to play me, what I'm saying? So I got it from that side, but because of the fact that I grew up in an affluent environment, I was always around white people. So I kind of learned how to navigate those spaces, and you encounter so many different kinds of white people that have different responses. So absolutely, I get the funny looks or sometimes a response. But then again, especially like in high school, when you had like females, they may be more inclined to holler at me as opposed to my dark skinned counterpart. You know what I'm saying?
We had to work harder. I don't know what y'all up here talking about. All this, they treat me differently. No, y'all took 80% of the population in high school and left us with the scraps, and so we left there to fight with each other over that. No, that's not how it was.
Get it how you live, kinfolk. Get it how you live.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? What's the saying? Darker the berry, we good.
Sweeter the berry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can definitely see it because wifey is chocolate skin, you know what I'm saying? So like I can see it in how she's treated for real.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so it's very interesting, even when like we're together, how we get, other females may look or respond. It's very interesting to see, and kind of how that affects her, self-image, and self-worth, and what she thinks about herself in relation to other women. There is, I see from darker skinned women, they feel a bit maybe threatened because of what society is putting on them. What's great is this whole melanin movement to where, black women are feeling more comfortable in their skin, as they should, because, dark skinned women are beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know where this idea came from that they're not attractive. That's asinine.
That's crazy.
I don't know who made that up.
Exactly. Like they was
tripping. Let me tell you something. I got one of my own, and whenever we out and about, she's proud of it. Full blown. I don't care what it is. To the fullest extent. But like I said, that's a societal thing where what's presented to us is what's made to be more appealing just because of maybe a brighter tone or silkier hair. You know how they do, man. They'll drum up anything for us. So. Yeah.